Hey guys, this is Dave from Crux Motorsports. We're going to be showing you today how to install our pre-cut chrome delete kit for this 2017 Honda Civic Coupe. This is an SI model. This is available on our website. What I'm going to be showing you today is the Satin finished film. This is an air release film, so you just basically have to worry about getting it aligned. You don't have to worry about the bubbles from behind the film. Show you how to install this and give you a couple pointers along the way. So first you're going to want to clean the area thoroughly. Go ahead and start to peel back your material from the backing paper. You can leave it attached on the other end. I find it easier just to peel it all off at the first time. So basically just get it in a general area where it should be, and we're actually going to work the film down. So first you want to start by lining this corner up here. Just basically right to the left of where that chrome actually stops. You start to see the black trim plastic again. So basically you just want to get that little section covered. Then at the bottom, you're going to line that as well. We're basically focusing on the bottom the entire way down the door. And then the top is actually just going to get rolled over. You come up to this little plastic protrusion in the door. Just we'll come back to that later on. Just make sure you have enough material to cover it. Just continue to work your way down, basically lining the bottom and just using your finger to smooth out the top section. As you get down to where the window mirror gusset plastic is, you'll have to come back at that with a squeegee. You won't be able to get your fingers in there. So once the film is down and intact, you're going to want to just come back, sort of work the material upwards towards that very top edge, just working the air out from behind the film. I'm going to pull this gasket, and actually I could probably just tuck it right there. You could pull it back and then tuck it in, or you could just tuck it right off the bat. And once you get this film worked all the way up, just sort of roll that upper edge over. You can remove this weather stripping, give you a little bit more room to work with up there if you did want to go that route. If you did mess up like I just did, actually crease the film a little bit, you go ahead and just pull it back up and just work it back down again. The creases will come out. I'm gonna show you the bottom edge down by the door now. So this film is pre-cut, but when I was actually applying this side, I had pulled the film a little bit too much, working it all the way down. So you can see we have about a 1/4 of an inch overhang here. So what I did is I went all the way down, sort of pressed that up against that edge, just to get a real nice line there. And if you just pull the film up, you can still see where this line is. It's basically where the film should have stopped if I had not had applied any extra tension on the film. You will run into this, I guess, in warmer climates, because even though you don't think you're stretching the film, not pulling it at all, you can potentially pull it and stretch the film a little bit. You could, if you wanted to, start in this corner and work your way back. If that was the case, it's a little bit easier to trim that edge on the other side. And actually, even if you did have this much overhang, you could just work that around on the opposite end of the door. So basically, don't cut yourself, don't cut the car, but I'm just gonna pull this back up a little bit more. Could use scissors, probably a little bit easier. So I did leave about 1/8 of an inch gap still. So we're going to tuck that under the mirror. So once you have that little bit of overhang trimmed, you can bring this back down. You want to just roll up towards the top, roll up towards the bottom, roll down towards the bottom. I'm using a squeegee, get just right in this edge. It's hard to do with your fingers. So that's pretty much tucked in there. So now you want to tuck that edge right underneath the mirror. Basically just going to get our squeegee in here. So it's tucked in underneath. So now we're going to go onto the back door. I guess it would be the back quarter. It's a lot easier than this front section, but this is a Satin film. You get a good idea of how it's going to look once it's fully installed there. So let me switch to the back door. Alright, so the back door you're pretty much going to be applying the same way. Just make sure your area is clean to begin with. We're going to line the film down this edge first, but leave just a touch of overhang, because you will actually come back at the end and tuck that in. So this is already clean. Just go ahead and peel your film from the backing material. Try not to stretch this one like I did the last one. Go ahead and just give it pretty much a line where it's going to be. So this film, just like the last one, we're focusing on the bottom towards the glass and getting that aligned to where it needs to be. So once that's aligned at the bottom, you want to start in the middle and sort of work your way down. As you can see, you start to see the air from behind the film. You can use a squeegee to do this, but I mean, it's a higher probability of scratching it. If you start to get some film that's bunched up like this, grab your squeegee and just get underneath that edge. Just pull it back up a little bit. And we're working to the bottom edge. So once you get work to the bottom, just go ahead and start to roll the top edge over. And the very last thing you want to do is come in here, tuck this in. One thing in the colder climates is you do want to make sure you're maybe hitting the top edge and the bottom edge with a little bit of heat if it's not conforming the way you want it to. And the other thing that I forgot to show you is the very edge right here. You're going to want to hit that with a little bit of heat just to get it to seat correctly. So this is a pretty easy install. I mean, you probably, I don't know, maybe half an hour total on both sides. And this is an air release film, so you're not going to get any bubbling or anything. The only things to watch are, as you are installing it, make sure you're not pulling the film like I did on the first window. But if you do happen to do that, it is fixable, so don't worry about it. If you have any more questions or comments, you could reach us on our contact page on our website. The link is in the description below this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Check out our other products that we'll be coming out with and a bunch of how-to videos. Thanks.